want these sick bikes, gear, and tracks, well, follow along to learn how. So if you want all these mods in MX bikes, first off, you just want to go to this website. Now this is mxb-mods.com. So all you want to do is just type that in, hit enter, and come to this website. So next up, you're gonna see this home page. So there's all these different things, but you want to focus at the very top where it says bikes, tracks, rider, and other. So first off, we're gonna just go to bikes. Now there's all these different kinds of things, but we're just gonna go to new bikes and OEM motocross bike pack. So this is gonna have all the OEM dirt bikes, and it's gonna be really the main bike pack that I really recommend you get. So all we're gonna do is just go down here and just scroll down all the way down to the downloads. Now right here, we got all these different downloads, so you can really just choose whichever one you want, but just make sure it's the full pack and not a server version unless you're running a server, because sometimes it can be different kinds of OEM packs basically, but really just the top one should be the best one. So you're just gonna click on it. It's gonna take you to a website and download it, but I already have that, so I don't need to do that. Next up, we can download the gear. So you just want to go to rider, and as you can see, there's all these different things. So we're gonna just start with gloves. There's also rider kits, which is like all the things in one, but we're gonna just start with gloves. So if you scroll down, you got all these different kinds of gloves that you can choose from, and they're just different pages. So let's say I just want, I don't know, these skeleton gloves, whatever they are. So I'm gonna just click on them and scroll down, and then we'll just click on the download link, and now it's just gonna download. So next up, we are gonna move on to boots. So there's boot models and boot paints. Paints are with lots of different mods, and it's basically just like the color of it, but the models is like actual, like the style of the boot. Okay, so I'm gonna just click on these Fox Instinct boots. Okay, so now I'm gonna scroll down and I'm gonna just click on the top link, and boom, that's downloading. Now next up, I just want to go to helmets and get a helmet model. So just click on that and then scroll down, click on the download link. You get the idea. So finally, we have protection. Go to models. So lastly, we are going to go to tracks. Now there's all these different kinds of things that you can choose from, but I'm going to just go for just under the tracks tab, you know. And I'm going to scroll down, and we're going to just find a track. Now some tracks are better than others. There's even some paid tracks. There's paid mods for everything, but I'm going to just click on this first one, you know, and just try it out, I guess. Doesn't look like the best track, but I can just try it. Okay, so now that we have all of the mods downloaded, we are gonna try to put them into the file to actually make them go into our game. So this is pretty easy. So all you want to do to get to this folder, this mods folder, is you want to click on Documents, Piboso, MX Bikes, Mods, and then you'll see all these different kinds of mods. So now that we're in the mods, I'm gonna just start with bikes. So I'm gonna just click on bikes. Now you shouldn't have anything here to start with, but I have lots of mods already, so that's why I've got all these. So I'm gonna just go to my bikes folder. So just click on downloads, then MX OEM whatever. So now I'm gonna just click on mods, double click it, then there's two things here. So first off, we're gonna just start with bikes. So I'm gonna double click on that, and I'm gonna just select all of these files, and you just wanna copy and paste it over to this bikes folder. Next up, I'm gonna wanna go to tires. Now this is very important. If you don't do this, it won't work properly. So you just wanna click on the downloaded folder. You wanna click on tires. copy these two over all the way to the mods folder tires. So that's all you have to do for those. So next up, we're going to do gloves. So this one's a bit different. So all we're going to want to do is go to riders, default MX, and then gloves. Now you're going to want to take your glove file. You're just going to want to drag it over and put it into there. Okay, there we go. Now we got gloves. But now we're going to do the boots, which are these ones. So all we're going to want to do is go to the rider folder under mods again, and then click on boots right here. It's very simple. Just drag and drop your folder, and that's all you want to do. So now I'm going to just do helmets. So I'm going to go to the folder, click on helmets, and boom, we have all the helmets. So I'm going to just drag and drop this, which is my helmet, over to the folder. Now that that's done, we can do the final protection gear, which is the neck brace that I got. So all I'm gonna want to do, now this one is in a folder, but all I'm gonna want to do is just click on the folder, grab these two, drag it all the way over to the protections, and now we got that in there, and that should be ready to go. Now last but not least, we have the only tracks. Now these are really important. You're gonna probably download lots of these in the future. Some come in folders, some come in files. Mine is in a file, and it really doesn't matter which one it comes in. They'll both work. Just depends on how the creator made it. So yeah, you just want to do, again, just drag and drop it, and you should honestly be good to go into the game and test it out. Okay, so here we are in MX Bikes, and if I already have all this stuff before, so you know it's gonna just pop up, but if I just click on this, now you can see you have so much more categories. Now some of these you won't normally have from the bike mods that we downloaded today, but you will have MX1 OEM, MX1 2T OEM, which means 2-stroke, MX2 OEM, and MX2 2-stroke OEM, and an MX3 OEM, which is like all the miscellaneous. So MX1 and MX2 is basically just like high power and low power. Okay, so we're gonna go MX1, which is all the 450s, and as you can see, we now have all of these different bikes. So I'm gonna just select the Yamaha, which is actually what I have selected right now. Now I have a bike paint, but you should just have it stock or base or whatever for when you first download it. And if you want to know how to get bike paints, you basically just go into the bike folder and then you click on paints. So it's pretty simple, and you'll have to download the paints from the website. So we have this bike. You know, we got all these different kinds of bikes. We also have MX3 bikes, which are just miscellaneous. You know, here's the Black Knight, and yeah, it's all good. Okay, so next up we are gonna try to get the helmet, which you just want to click on helmet, and your helmet should pop up. Now for some reason mine didn't. I guess it was just a corrupted file, but I've got another one. You know, that shouldn't be an issue for you. So here's my helmet, and then lots of times they'll actually come with paints already. So mine came with a lot. I'm gonna just put on the monster paint. So yeah, and then next up we've got the gloves, which, you know, we downloaded these grenade ones. So if we just click on these, as you can see, we got the skeleton gloves, and it was that easy, you know. And so those are the gloves. And then lastly, we have protection. So this is just all the different like neck braces and stuff. So I've got all the stuff that I already had, and then Ortima, which is, you know, the new one that I just got. Click on that, and boom, I got the neck brace, you know, and all that different stuff. Now this one also comes with lots of different colors too. So depending on the mod, you know, it might have paints already in it, and you could also just add more. So yeah, that's all of the rider and bike stuff. And then next up we got the tracks. So if you go over, you'll have all these different kinds of tracks for what you downloaded. You know, you have to find the one that you downloaded. So if I scroll down, I should find Slipville, which is the one that I downloaded. And it seems like everything transferred over except for the helmet. I don't know what was up with that. But yeah, everything works. So that's all it is. That's how you get all this nice mods and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Okay, there you have it. Now go out there and mod. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to watch my review on the OEM bike pack, then click this video.